next big scoop?
No way, pal. I'm not here for work. This is my vacation!
Boom, boom, boom. Lollipop, lollipop, oh, lolly, 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 lollipop, lollipop, oh, lolly, 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 lollipop, lollipop, oh, lolly, 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 lollipop.
Alright, get ready to strap on your camera, grab your nearest dildo launcher, and put on your best suit because Frank West is back in the newest installment of the Dead Rising series, Dead Rising 2, Off the Record. Now, considering I'm not one to make reviews but wanted to give it a shot, I decided that I'll jump into this straightforward with no bullshit. So let's go! The story follows Frank West, a photojournalist, he's covered wars you know, in a reimagining of the Fortune City incident that Dead Rising 2's plot revolved around. As for what reimagining actually means, this means that this game is a what-if scenario. What if being, what if Frank West was at Fortune City during the outbreak? How would he have handled things differently? Well, luckily for people wanting something different, the game isn't all the same. Certain events, contextual or otherwise, have been changed entirely or edited to compensate for the change of protagonist. As an example, if anyone remembered Adam the Clown from the first game, well then you're in for a surprise because he has a brother. And no, that's not a spoiler. So from that, you can tell the new bosses have come into play. As far as the gameplay mechanics go, the gameplay is pretty much similar to Dead Rising 2, with the exception of the long-awaited sandbox mode, which can be considered infinite mode from the first game's little brother. Sandbox mode is pretty much a do-what-you-please kind of thing, with the exception of challenges being present and the fact that any money, XP, clothing, etc. carries over to your story mode save file. Now that we get that out of the way, I can begin to discuss the new weaponry. Remember what I said about dildo launchers? Well, that's one of them. There are a plethora of new weapons added in, and anything from a functioning UFO weapon all the way down to the basic spiked baseball bat. It's all in there, new and old, and just waiting for you to bash a few heads in. All in all, the game is a very nice addition to the series, especially for people like myself who wanted Frank West back. But if you're expecting an entirely new storyline, then you'll be a little disappointed. The story has been edited, not redone. If you beat Dead Rising 2, then you know a gist of what's going to happen. Don't let that turn you away from this game, however. As I said, it's a very nice addition to the series. And if I had to give it a number grade, it would get an 8 out of 10 from me. As for why, it's a really nice addition to the series, and the new weapons are fun as hell to use. Same thing goes for the new areas and bosses, but it still wouldn't have hurt to bring some new story in. Well, this has been a short review for me, and that's all for now. I will see you guys next time. Take care.